Hello, I'm the CommanderZander. I remember it so that a stage critic doesn't have to. And neither should you. You remember that I showed Return of the Pink Panther, which showed Peter Sellers' brilliance and excellence as Inspector Jacques Lucien. Then I showed you the Pink Panther 2. The abomination of all Pink Panther movies, showing the imbecile that was Steve Martin. Which has some people wondering, why not show the first Pink Panther movie? The one that started it all. And for that, I will do just that. We're going to take a look at the original Pink Panther movie. Why? Because it's the one that started it all. And it has a combination of romance, a lot of romance, and comedy still. So you'll still get to see Peter Sellers be as hilarious as he usually is. So, get out your magnifying glass as we delve deep into the original Pink Panther. Our journey begins in Rome. Rome! Isn't this supposed to take place in Paris? What's so romantic about Rome? As you can see... It's the Phantom. But I will tell you who it is. Oh, fine. Okay, it comes to my attention that there are some people who already know. So for those who don't know, spoiler alert! It's Sir Charles Lytton. And boy does he play the role perfectly. Ooh, a bunch of jewels. Seriously, a bunch of jewels? And guess what he leaves? His famed monogram glove. White. This is his assistant. This is the police. You're under arrest. Except he gets away. Alright, let's skip ahead. We don't have a lot of time. We see the princess skiing. There's Sir Charles Lytton following the princess and skiing.
How are you?
Why are they skiing? What does this have to do with the Pink Panther? Ooh, spying her, I see.
Hello, Duchess. So glad you could come. Have lunch.
Oh yeah, there's this annoying blondo. I think she's blonde. Either that or the white hair, but either way, she's annoying. Good lord, woman. Come on. Alright, let's move on. And we see Inspector Clouseau at a hotel because he's trying to find the Phantom. But you already knew that. This is his double-sided wife. I say that because she's in love with Inspector Clouseau, married to Inspector Clouseau, but is attracted to Sir Charles Lytton. What the hell kind of a woman is that? I'll tell you who. A MILF.
May I have a cigarette, my love?
Yes, of course, madame.
The man walking... this one right there is Sir Charles Lytton's nephew. He recently graduated. Or so you presume he graduated. And he's off to figure out what the hell he's going to do with his life. So he decides to travel across this ocean just to find his true calling.
May I get you some water?
Hold your hands over your head. Yes, my darling, and bend forward.
Oh, darling, I'm sorry.
Are you all right? You're right, my darling.
If you remember from Return of the Pink Panther, look at Peter Sellers' hair. It's much shorter compared to the movies in the 70s. And he has more of the French accent. Kind of loses it in Return of the Pink Panther, but still strongly there. This is definitely strongly there in the first two movies.
Put the cough in the throat, you know.
Meanwhile, Inspector Clouseau is getting a late night run at milk for his wife.
You are my beloved.
Some woman she is. The man labors his life for you. And this is what you do in return? You flirt with the fucking villain that the freaking husband's trying to catch. For shame. So now they try and do it. You know, giggity, 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 giggity.
Darling, lovely, darling. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, darling, your feet are like two icicles.
Okay, kiddies don't need to see this, so let's move on, shall we? Sir Charles Linton invites the princess, and she's drunk. Oh, wonderful. He's gonna try and take advantage of her. You know what that means, kiddies, so let's proceed.
When I bagged my first tiger. But I never forget.
Yep. She's drunk. Because now Sir Charles Linton has to go and take her to bed. By the way, what the hell is up with that stuffed tiger rug? And little does Sir Charles Linton realize that his nephew's been sleeping in there the whole damn time. Oh, by the way, Sir Charles Linton's nephew has a thing for Clouseau's wife. So just to recap this love triangle. Madame Clouseau, married to Jacques, has a thing for Sir Charles Linton, and his nephew has a thing for her. That is an interesting love pattern here. Square dancing, everybody! He helps Linton get the princess in bed, where she can sleep.
Hello, Uncle Charles.
And he's surprised.
George!
What are you doing here? Oh my god, this is a surprise to see you. The next morning, it's Madame Clouseau checking in on Sir Charles Linton, who's wearing a robe that would make you think that would be Mizzou Playboy.
What about the snake?
But sadly, it is not. Actually, it's a good thing it's not. I fucking hate Mizzou Playboy.
Explain to you at the window. What happened to you?
That fucking glory hogger. I'm glad he's
Drive me
done.
back to the hotel.
I looked everywhere for you.
But I looked everywhere for you.
Meanwhile, at...
Peace Corps. Imagine a Lytton in the Peace Corps. Very carefully, we're giving the family a good name.
Please sit down. No, thank you. I was on my way to ski when I ran into Sir Charles. Do you...
Ski?
Yeah.
What the hell does skiing have to do with anything?
Learn, George. If it wasn't for this ropey leg of mine, I'd take you in hand myself.
I'm hardly in your uncle's class, but I'd be happy to give you the benefit of my experience.
I'm sure Madame is an excellent teacher. Certainly she'd get you started out right.
Incredible.
Too much trouble, yeah.
That's true. It would be a pleasure. Perhaps you'd like to come along now.
But George, you can't.
We'll do it, Blaine. If you're attracted to this fucking girl, then go after her.
Just charge everything to me. Nice. You heard it?
After all, I am wealthy and stealing
If
shit.
you're back early, I'm leaving on the afternoon train.
Ooh.
Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
Thanks, Uncle Charles. Have fun.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
After these two leave,
The instructor, she knows what she's doing.
Sir Charles Linton has a talk with the princess to make amends for what happened the night before.
Come on, Uncle Charles.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Isn't it supposed to, like, come fizzing out?
You sure you won't join me?
Quite sure.
I guess not. Okay.
I'm afraid that's your problem.
Here's the big moment here. So they go skiing, having a skiing lesson.
Follow my instincts, you know?
George.
And he uses this as an opportunity to flirt with Madame Clouseau.
Too closely and you're liable to break your neck.
Of course, I don't blame him. She does look very attractive.
Let's see you turn around.
Oh boy, the amateur getting burned by the expert.
Let me give you a hand.
Or maybe I'll drag you down.
Now, George.
It's a lot easier, honest. You have to
I thought you were going to wash those instincts.
I'm busy. You watch.
You're abominable.
Yeah, that's me. The abominable snowman.
Now, George, stop it.
He does sound like the abominable snowman, and down he goes. Now then. Sadly, I have to presume this as a big-lipped alligator moment. Big-lipped alligator moment! And I'm sure you're probably wondering, what is a big-lipped alligator moment? Big-lipped alligator moment! Well, this moment was founded by the nostalgia chick, aka Lindsay Ellis. Pretty much what a big-lipped alligator moment, big-lipped alligator moment, pretty much what that is there's a scene in the movie, a random scene in the movie, that has no ties whatsoever to the movie. It happens quickly, and you never hear from him again. That is a big-lipped alligator moment. Big-lipped alligator moment! Proceed. FPT? What the hell does that mean? Alright, after that little adventure. What the hell? I guess this is strip dancing in the 60s. Oh, burn! But seriously, what does this have to do with the fucking movie? All that does is give him an excuse to play the main theme of this movie again. Yes, I'm gonna call it. It's a big-lipped alligator moment. Big-lipped alligator moment! Alright, let's skip, shall we? We're back in the room, and Inspector Clouseau might have found a hint as to where the Phantom is. Thus creating this... Oh my god. Now it looks like he's from the army in that damn robe.
He's gone to Vernico. Another call about the Phantom.
Oh yeah, that phone call was a phony phone call. Hi everyone! This guy's a great big phony of a phone call!
Possibility that you're growing a conscience?
Conscience? Well, nice.
Clouseau comes back realizing that the call was a big fat phony! And decides to have a nice time with his wife. But Madame Clouseau does not want to have a good time. Because of the Lytton love triangle.
Warm me up. Help me to relax.
Alright, don't need to see this, kitty. Let's move on. Looks like they're gonna have a good time, man. I bet you're wondering where that champagne came from. Well, let me explain it to you. Sir Charles Lytton's nephew came in with a bottle of wine and a bouquet of flowers. And in the end, she hides it in the bed and you saw it go kablooey on the bed.
Yes, I just arrived in...
Meanwhile, the assistant calls thinking that Lytton, but it's Lytton's nephew that answers the phone, so he doesn't know what the hell is going on. And Sir Charles Lytton is about to be exposed as the Phantom. At least according to his nephew. Suspicious phone call. Now I'm wondering what the hell's going on, so I'm just going to go into the closet just like any movie that I'm suspicious about and then realize that...
Princess Dollar, please.
There's a frickin' suitcase. I'm going to call to make sure where the princess is. And apparently she checked out even though that... So... Yeah. And now I'm going to go into the closet and check to see what the hell is going on. Because I'm now suspicious of what's going on. And now this is what's going to be my true calling. I'm going to follow in my uncle's footsteps as the Phantom. Because, well, I'm still looking for my calling. And apparently this is what he does in life. Kind of sums it up now, does it? Hence, we don't need this scene. Let's move on to the costume party. Because Clouseau detects that the Phantom's going to approach here. Because he believes it's Sir Charles Lytton. And he believes he's dead. What the hell kind of a dance is that? Move your fucking arms, lady. Come on. You would think a MILF would know how to dance like a MILF. But no, it's stiff arms. Kind of like that one woman from Seinfeld in that one episode where she doesn't move her arms loosely and limbly. So there you go. Meanwhile, Clouseau is a knight. Bad costume idea.
It's not so good in there.
I know what you're wondering. Why is the zebra not a big-lipped alligator moment? Big-lipped alligator moment!
Here, mingling there, watching all the time.
It's because it's Clouseau's guards and, yeah, this zebra comes back again.
There, you drink what's on duty. Who is inside there? Sergeant Wilder! Sergeant Wilder! You won't behave like this and I'll have your stripes. Get out of here.
Ah! Get it? That's a military joke.
Quite funny, that zebra and stripe.
Turn off the light. Clouseau lights up what he thought is a candle.
Candle is this.
Instead, it's a fireworks. It activates all the other fireworks. And meanwhile, while that's going on, upstairs.
George had to go rest him. Remember, good luck.
See how helpful she is? Look. Is he singing to the tune of the England theme song? I think he... Linton takes him down to steal the gorilla suit. Now you got both Lins in gorilla suits. They all get through, these two escape, and the madness begins. There they go. By the way, I love the music in the background. This completely matches the scene. What would have made things interesting is if they sped this up and did the... The assistant does not realize that's Linton.
Come back!
Ah! And the high-speed chase begins. First Linton's nephew, then the cops, then Linton, then Clouseau in a Jeep truck, and then look who shows up again. It's the fucking zebra! And oh, by the way, he's not done yet, folks. Meanwhile, we have this old man, and God bless him, he's just trying to cross the street, and then here comes all the cars. Yeah, they ran into him. It's the coast of Claire. No, another car. Do they not see the old man? They're nearly running into this poor fella. Here comes another car. Again, nearly ran over the old man. No one is seeing the old man. Here comes Clouseau. And they too cannot see the fucking old man. And they have an open car! You would think they would see him. But no. Why is it that no one can see the fucking old man trying to walk the damn street? Do they not know their car rules? Dumbasses! I know you're trying to catch the criminals, but come on, pay attention to the road. There are people trying to cross the damn street, why don't you? Linton's nephew decides to loop around because the coast ain't clear, and then as he's going, he runs into his uncle. It's a child.
Now, George, any idea how we get out of here?
I don't know. I've been all over this.
Ah, so your name's George! Charles and George!
How are we going to get out of here?
Why don't you try the high road up there?
Okay, I'll take the high road, you take the low road. So long, Uncle Charles.
Ciao, George.
The old man's like, what is going on? Meanwhile, guess who returns? The fucking zebra! Man, that zebra's going pretty damn fast. At that point, the old man's like, good lord, I've seen it all. Yeah, I guess I'd better go back and wait until everything is all clear. And as he's going back, he again nearly gets run over. He grabs a chair and decides to sit down until everything clears out. Everybody converges as you hear a big booming crash. The old man then says, well, I guess the coast is clear. I'm going to get the hell out of here and walk across the damn street. Don't blame him for that. And as he crosses the street, you see all four cars converged. What is this, a mad world? Good lord. So obviously the Littons are caught. Madame Clouseau does not want Linton to go to jail because she loves him.
Me a defense witness.
They call Clouseau as a defense witness, and you're not going to believe how this one unfolds.
So my wife is very frugal, she said.
As Clouseau's wiping his tissue, the Pink Panther diamond is revealed. The actual criminal escapes. and Clouseau is set up to take the fall. And look at all those lovely people ready to go after Clouseau. You're a hero! A hero, I tell you! Absolute hero! And that's pretty much the movie. So the Littons escape. That's right, the fucking Littons escape. And Clouseau has to take the fall. So there's the Pink Panther. It's got romance, it's got comedy, but it's mainly got Peter Sellers. So, if you're looking for a classic, this is definitely one for you. That is, if you can get away with what little of big-lipped alligator moment. Big-lipped alligator moment! I'm the CommanderZander. I remember until the nostalgia Greg doesn't have to, and neither should you!